This whole quarantine thing got me thinking about what it would mean if the NBA season just got cancelled and the last games of the 2019-2020 NBA season were played on March 12th. Let me tell you, things wouldn't look pretty, especially not for LA. And if you happen to wonder which LA team I'm talking about, well, I mean both. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see from the title of the video, today we'll look at what cancelling the 2019-2020 NBA season would mean for the NBA. If you happen to like this video and want more, do well to throw your thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Apart from a cancelled season messing with all-time records, accomplishments, and putting an asterisk on the whole season in general, it would put immense pressure on a couple of contenders next season, specifically the LA Lakers and LA Clippers. When Kawhi signed with the LA Clippers, he didn't sign a 4-year deal. Instead, he signed a 3-year deal with a player option in 2021, that is at the end of next season. It just so happens to be that Paul George's contract also has a player option in 2021. So technically speaking, the Clippers only had or have 2 guaranteed seasons with their star players in Kawhi and PG to win an NBA championship. Because let's face it, this team's expectations are championship or bust. If the season is cancelled, you now have only 1 year of getting a championship. And if next season the LA Clippers don't win the chip and things don't go according to plan, it's a real possibility that their stars will just up and leave, because like I said earlier, they both have a player option in 2021. And to add to that, it's not like rebuilding is a good idea for them since they basically have no meaningful draft picks. To put this into perspective, they traded this year's first round pick to New York for Marcus Morris. Next year, if the LA Clippers don't get a top 4 pick, the Knicks have the right to swap first round picks with them. They also added next year's first round pick from Miami to the Paul George trade, so in essence, they don't have a 2021 first round pick. In 2022, OKC has their unprotected first round pick. In 2023, OKC has the right to swap first round picks with them. In 2024, OKC has the unprotected first round pick again. In 2025, OKC has the right to swap first round picks with them. In 2026, OKC has their unprotected first round pick. They practically traded their entire future. That means picks and their young promising prospect Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, who can both leave after next season. As if this wasn't enough, Montrezl Harrell and Marcus Morris, 2 very important pieces to their success, are both unrestricted free agents after this season, and I don't know if they can sign both of them. If they can't sign both of them, that already hurts their chances to win a chip next year. And it's not like the Clippers could just stroll through the league, pick up a championship, and end all be all. No, cause mind I remind you that there's another LA basketball team in town? Ever heard of the Lakers? Yeah, that team with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, who were also looking to win a championship this year. AD has a player option this year that he will most likely opt into, so he will be in LA for at least next season as well. The pressure is then on the Lakers to win the chip next year, because we might not know when, but Father Time will eventually catch up with LeBron James. So the sooner you win the chip with him, the better. Another reason is that if they don't win next year, AD and LeBron are going to have to make a decision. Are we going to try it one more time, or are we going to call it quits? LeBron has a player option after next season, so if things don't turn out how they're supposed to, him and AD could leave, just like Kawhi and PG. Next season, AD will have to decide what he's going to do with his career, because if he decides to stay in LA, things don't look too bright for him. Let's say LeBron opts into his player option that year. He would still be 36, nearing 37. So AD, if he resigns, would be on a team with a 37-year-old LeBron James and a team that is supposed to win now with him and AD as the best players, but also be future-proof for AD. Yeah, I don't know about that one. So generally speaking, there are 6 possible outcomes for the LA Lakers regarding AD and LeBron's contracts. 1 and 2 are AD either resigns or he joins a different team. 3, 4 are LeBron opts out of his contract or he opts in. 5 and 6 are either both stay or both leave. Out of all of these options, I believe that 5 and 6 are most likely, since if they don't win a chip, they could try it one more year with LeBron still in LA, and after that seriously build around AD. Or they could just as well say fuck it, let's each go separate ways, and both leave. The same exact thing could be said when they win the chip though. They might go for a repeat or call it a day, nobody knows. And that's the scary part, the fact that the future of the franchise depends so heavily on the upcoming season. The worst case scenario would be if both were to leave, because then the team would have to start anew. Luckily for them though, the 2021 free agency class is loaded, so they might just end up with 2 superstars again. Throughout the whole video, I've been talking like one of the LA teams is going to win, but don't forget that we've still got the Bucks and the Celtics, the 76ers and the Raptors, then we've got teams like the Warriors and Nets coming back with their superstars, the Rockets and Jazz haven't gone anywhere, and Porzingis will probably play like the all-star he can be, meaning that the Mavs shouldn't be taken lightly either. But to bring this back to LA, if the Clippers don't win, they are probably going to be miserable, because like I mentioned earlier, they traded their entire future for championship aspirations. If the Lakers don't win, things don't look as bad for them, although you could still say that they failed, because just like the Clippers, the expectations were championship or bust. Nevertheless, they have an easier path of rebuilding simply because their rebuild wouldn't rely only on signings and trades. And when it comes to signings, the Lakers are a franchise that I believe many players would want to play for. Next season is going to carry the storyline that we couldn't finish this season, and that is, who is going to win the championship for Kobe? Giannis was close with Kobe and got challenged to win the chip, so if he actually does, we can all assume that he's going to honor Kobe with it. When it comes to PG and Kawhi, I don't know of any real agendas or motives, but either way, they're still the faces of an LA team, so they'll also be looking to honor Kobe by winning it. Last but not least, we got LeBron and the Lakers, and man, part of me hopes that the Lakers win the chip in a gruesome 7-game series next year, and we get to see LeBron hoist the finals MVP in one hand, the finals trophy in the other, and just yell out, Kobe, this is for you. Man, like, we thought this season was going to be the best since Warriors dynasty, but looking at what's coming, the 2021 season seems like pure entertainment. So NBA fans, scratch the Battle of LA thingy and get ready for the war of the NBA. Ladies and gentlemen, I really appreciate the ones that stuck till the end. If you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you want more content from me right now, then just click on one of the suggested videos on the screen and you'll be good. Either way, this was MCG, peace out.